Hi, this is Emily, and this is the M Dash. If this is your first time here, I'm so grateful that you found your way here. And if you've been on this journey with me from the beginning, I'm absolutely so excited to tell you that I am going to be taking this to be filming myself doing these podcasts, where you can put a face with the name, my voice, very, 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 very soon. So thanks for hanging with me. And I hope that, you still continue on this journey with me and take the time to get to know me on that level as well. Today, gosh, I went all over the place. So much in my mind that's been transforming. And to be honest, completely honest, I almost skipped this week. I honestly feel just a little frazzled, but the reality is these episodes are therapy in a sense for myself, because when I talk things out loud, it's just I'm sharing them with you. So if I'm going to have these conversations with myself, I figured why not have them with you? So today is really about my book. Well, it wouldn't be all about my book, but the book that I published in November, When the World Gets Loud. It dawned on me that the world can get loud and quiet at the same time. And it's kind of the core essence of where it was built. But I really learned silence in the process of getting my book to publishing, to typing it out, to editing it, to all the things that I thought would go simple, to learning how to meditate, truly meditate in the last year. Meditation has become a huge part of my everyday for the last year. And the loud is really what's happening around you. The quiet is what's happening in you. And sometimes resilience is learning how to honor both without abandoning yourself. My book was born from the loud, from grief, from pressure, from heartbreak, motherhood, healing, all the ways that life can demand all the things from us. But lately, I've been thinking about what happens after, when the world gets quiet, when the texts stop, when the plans change, when the fear settles, when the diagnosis lands, when the room clears out, when it's finally just you again. Who are you then? Because sometimes the hardest part isn't surviving the noise, it's meeting yourself in the silence. Sometimes emotional resilience looks small, like forgetting deodorant when you've walked out the door, slightly panicked, trying to pretend you absolutely have your life together. And I have to tell you, if that does happen to you and you happen to have hand sanitizer, you can put a little hand sanitizer in your hands and dab it under your armpits, or immediately when you get to the restaurant or where you're going, you can get soap and water and alleviate the situation. But true life happens, and you're going to forget things, and things are going to feel like you messed up, and panic will settle in. Your zipper could break. You could get a weird phone call, a weird text, just an off night or an off day. And in those moments, expectation starts screaming at you. This is ruined. This is bad. This isn't how I thought tonight would go. This isn't how I thought my life would go. All of those things can start feeling super loud inside your head. But resilience actually whispers. Okay, now what? Because life feels lighter when you stop treating detours like disasters. Small disappointments often reveal how quickly we hand our peace over to expectation. Right? You could have the best outfit together and feel good, right? I had a friend visit this weekend from Oklahoma, And the deodorant story is real. I was like, I have not put on a dress. I have not felt like, honestly, me, and I don't know how long. And I was so excited for it. And I leave and I was like, oh my God, you did not put on deodorant. And all because I was having a zipper disaster. My zipper was like stuck on the fabric and I didn't have a plan B outfit and I was already running late. So in my mind, I was like, what's happening? But it's like, Emily, in the scheme of things, is that such a big deal? That's going to ruin the entire night. That's going to ruin everything for you when you were so excited about it. That's your emotions getting loud and how we have to check ourselves real quickly. And that's why I want to say that line to you one more time. Small disappointments often reveal how quickly we hand our peace over to expectation. That was a small disappointment. Was I going to let my peace be completely destroyed because I thought somebody was going to be like, Emily smells? Nope. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. But there also are bigger louds. Depth and emotional authority. Health scares, job uncertainty, heartbreak, financial fear. Silence from people you thought would show up. The weight of parenthood. The pressure just to keep functioning. And this is where it all gets so complicated because sometimes the world around you is so incredibly loud while something inside you goes completely quiet. Here's the truth. You can be heartbroken and functioning, grateful and disappointed, strong and exhausted, surrounded and lonely, healing and grieving. Two things can absolutely coexist. When people call you strong, sometimes what they really mean is, you carry it so well, I forgot it's heavy. But just because someone is carrying it well doesn't mean it isn't heavy. Sometimes the people holding it the most need somewhere safe to set it down. Not every battle we face needs public explanation. It's not avoidance, it's wisdom. You can protect your privacy without abandoning your truth. And I share that because we all are going through something. And we might not know it. You might take someone's silence like, man, something's going on with them. Just maybe check in. But on a whole, I even thought it to myself. Like multiple people I know going through something right now. And it's not always the same thing, but that's not a comparable thing. We all are battling something. And the truth is, not everybody has to know, right? We can literally go through the toughest time without sharing to one person we've experienced it. And it doesn't mean you're being withholding. It's just protecting what you want to give privacy to, just without abandoning your own truth. And this is why I walk, because sometimes resilience isn't having the answer. Sometimes it's just moving your body long enough to remember, I'm still here, step by step, breath by breath, and thought by thought, and I can come back to myself. I learned this about walking. I think I just saw a study about it last week when it really did say, oh gosh, I wish I found it before I started talking about walking. But there was something about it that said that walking was the best way to, I don't want to say heal from something because I don't want to misquote something that I read from a doctor, but it really said the pattern of, left, right, left. There was something about the balance of your body that helps you move through things. And I read that and I was like, oh my goodness. And it's not that I've never walked. I walked almost every day after high school. I literally just got on the pavement and walked. So walking's never not been a thing for me. But I don't remember walking as much until I moved to where I am now, and where my book came to life was literally all the walking and then all the journaling I was doing and the times to myself that I was processing things. And this has a lot to do with that. So when I say like people are going through things, maybe a few people know, right? They're like, okay. But my book was vulnerable. It was vulnerable saying I went through this, and this, and I was feeling this, and this. Yeah, there was a lot of times I felt completely alone. But I didn't understand meditation back then. I really was working on the other things that I've talked to you about, mirror talk and self-talk and just journaling. And absolutely, I will 100% always tell you to have a gratitude journal. I truly feel gratitude can center you when you're feeling the things. But the power is really how to hear yourself. Not every battle is loud, and not every healing is quiet. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is honor both. To recognize what's happening around you without losing what's happening within you. Because the world may get loud, but your power is learning how to hear yourself anyway. Just know that two things can coexist and be true. You don't have to feel just one emotion. You actually can feel both. Give yourself permission to be supported. And whether that's by someone else, maybe it's therapy, maybe it's just walking, like I said, it could be a million different things. It's whatever you choose that feels like support to you. And I'm sharing that with you because it's something powerful I've been saying to myself for several weeks. I put my hand over my heart and I say, right now, I give myself permission to be supported. And it makes me take the biggest deep breath. Here's your blessing. May you learn the difference between what is yours to carry and what was never yours to hold. May you honor the loud without fearing it. May you trust the quiet without filling it too quickly. And may you remember, even when life feels overwhelming, you are still allowed to return to yourself. May you always come back to yourself. And may you remember, you matter. This is Emily, and this is the M-. And you are always welcome here.